Okay, we're taking off from Buckbee Mears. Get in here closer. All right, it's gonna get some altitude. So this is Buckbee Mears plant here on Kellogg Road, here in Cortland, New York. The plant opened in the mid-70s and continued its operation until 2004. They made aperture masks for picture tubes, for TV sets and computer monitors. The only such operation in North America. Now as we gain a little bit of altitude here and come in closer to the building, this is the newer building. I actually worked in this building for a little bit, inspecting the aperture masks. Didn't even work there a year before I got laid off, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the roof here, see what kind of condition it's in. Looks to be in pretty good condition. This is the newer building, like I said. We'll start out by describing some of the surroundings here. As we pan around, there's the older building. The two are connected. Those are warehouses, old warehouses. That is Kellogg Road there. It's the nursing facility, I believe. Yeah, that's the nursing facility there. That is the bridge that goes over the Tinayafioka River. And out there is actually where they dig. I believe the road companies own that. They dig for materials for the road. It's actually a beautiful body of water. And we continue to pan around here. Now as we come up upon the rail line here that runs behind the plant, I should talk about the chlorine that was used in the manufacturing process. It actually came in 90-ton rail cars. And then the chemical was then transformed to chlorine vapors in pressure reduction equipment. And then that chemical was called ferric chloride etchant. And that etchant was used to etch out the aperture masks. Now, what the aperture masks do is that chemical forms a bunch of microscopic holes in the piece of metal, and that's what forms your different colors and forms a picture in the TV set. And if you've ever walked up to an old TV set and looked at it real close with your eye right next to the screen, you can actually see the individual dots that form the pictures. Charles Buckbee and Norman Mears started the company in 1907 in St. Paul, Minnesota. They started out as a small photo etching company. The company expanded during World War II by producing etched eyepieces for military equipment. In the 60s, working with GE, they developed the electroforming process used to make aperture masks for colored television sets. Now, let's get into why me and about 200 other employees lost their jobs. Well, the answer is pretty easy. It's called the flat screen revolution. The invention of the LCD or liquid crystal displays put the aperture mask business out of business, literally overnight. The company filed Chapter 11 in 2004. At its peak, it had over 1,000 employees. A company called IED acquired the site in 2005 to continue aperture mass production for computers and camera displays. Little did they know that they would soon follow suit with LCD displays of their own. The really sad part was they abandoned the plant and left it in shambles. An extensive cleanup of the site was done by the city. Nowadays, literally all electronics have either LCD or plasma displays. Even the machinery I work with at my current job has LCD displays. In 2019, Bio365, a cellular-based company, leased out the 3,000 square foot warehouse, but the main building has remained empty for now 15 years. Bio365 uses a patented mix of stuff to make nutrient-rich soil used in greenhouse agriculture. So I hope you enjoyed some of the history of this building, and now please do enjoy the rest of the flight. I really wanted to fly further down the river here, but I was getting high wind warnings on the drone on the display for most of the flight. I wanted to go further down the railroad tracks as well, but unfortunately it was really windy. Now, the city has talked about making a park out of this lake, this man-made lake, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. I think they're still actively digging there as well, trenching, dredging. But the water is pure blue. It's very pretty. Now, I hope you enjoyed the windy landing. A little bit of an adventurous landing. All right, we need a nice flight over Buckbee Mears, and now we're going to try a return to home and see how close it gets. It is way off its marker, but we'll let it land there. It's pavement. As you can see that's where it started. It's really windy today, so right there is where it started. And way over here is where she landed. So here is that landing. Like I said, it was very windy. It didn't land quite where it was supposed to, but still a good landing nonetheless. So thanks for watching, and in the future, in the comment section, please let me know if there's any locations you'd like me to try and fly over or hike in the general area, central New York. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.